In this video, I'm gonna give you a very easy formula to follow in order to make viral TikToks. Going viral on social media doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, anyone out there can go viral with the right foundation of knowledge. So I'll try my best to simplify everything that I've learned over the past 2 years on the platform for you guys. Obviously, take everything that you learned in this video with a grain of salt. There are many creators out there that talk about a bunch of different approaches to social media, but I don't really think there's a wrong or right answer. This is just from what I know. So let's just get right into the formula, and this has 3 different parts. The first part is gonna be the hook, the second part is gonna be the story, and the third part is gonna be the payoff. The hook is pretty self-explanatory. This is where you hook in the audience. And so what you show and what you say in the first 2 seconds is what's gonna ultimately hook the audience. If you hook them in the first 2 seconds, chances are they're gonna stay. But if you didn't, then chances are they're gonna scroll. So here are some examples of what can be a hook. You could show something super interesting. You could use text to add context. You could show something super relatable because people on TikTok really love relatable videos. Or you could have a listicle because people love knowing what to expect from a video. So you could say something like top 3 or top 5. You probably don't want to go top 10 or more because with TikTok, again, you're doing short form content. So if you're trying to go viral, I think the shorter, the better. Now, the next part is the story. And this is where you're going to go more in depth about your hook. Every good viral TikTok has elements of a good story. And so you need to make sure that you're saying things that are not unnecessary and not boring. Every single sentence that you say should lead with some anticipation and cause them to want to keep watching the video. If they don't want to stay and hear the rest because what you're saying is boring, then you just lost a viewer right there. It's also a good idea to keep the story or the experience as raw as possible because people on TikTok aren't there to see really well polished or well edited videos. Otherwise, they would just go on a platform like YouTube or Netflix. People on TikTok really love raw and authentic content. So this is stuff that's filmed on your phone, and it's also stuff that's really not well edited. Obviously, this doesn't mean you can have a poorly edited video. It still has to be decent, but it doesn't have to be super well polished. And then the last part of the video is the payoff. And this is where you're gonna either answer the question that you asked in the beginning of the video, or the problem finally has been solved, or something like that that gives a conclusion to the story. And the most important thing about this is that the payoff should not be in the beginning or in the middle. This should always be in the end, otherwise people will scroll off once they get the payoff. This works the same way that it does with YouTube. So if you give the payoff right at the beginning or somewhere in the middle, then that's where people are most likely going to click off. But now that we've gone over the formula that you can use to go viral, I wanna also talk about some of the tools that you can use, as well as analyze some TikToks that have went viral in the past so that we could see what made them go viral. Now, one of the most important aspects of going viral isn't just through posting on TikTok. It's actually through posting on multiple platforms. This is because some audiences on different platforms will respond completely different to a video compared to another platform, right? So for example, a video could completely flop on your TikTok, but it could go mega viral on something like YouTube Shorts. There have been many times in the past where this has happened to me. So you never want to limit yourself to only posting on TikTok. And the same thing goes for every other platform. You don't want to just limit yourself to one platform. You want to post on all different platforms, even if it's the same video, because with each different platform comes a different audience and also comes with a different chance of going viral. With this kind of stuff, you can never predict it. There are sometimes videos where I never expected it to go viral and it did. And there are also videos where I expected it to go viral and it didn't. So with this, it's just posting consistently and posting on all different platforms. Now, the tool that I recommend with this is going to be TikMate. We'll leave a link down below, but basically this is where you can download any videos that were made on TikTok without the watermark. And so this is going to allow you to download from TikTok and then repost it onto platforms like Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, Snapchat, and YouTube Shorts. Another key tool that a lot of people aren't talking about right now is the research tool. And this is actually built into TikTok itself. So what you can do is you can actually go to another creator that's similar to you and then go ahead and click on the video feed button. And this is going to allow you to filter all the videos from their most popular. So basically this is going to allow you to see what videos are working, and that way you can replicate it with your own audience. Now with this, you never want to copy. Obviously you want to make it better or make it unique to you, because if you post it and it's an exact copy, the chances of the audience finding out are very high. And this is absolutely going to kill your social media. And if you get labeled as a copycat, this is absolutely going to kill your social media. So now let's analyze some viral TikToks and talk about how it happened. The first TikTok is going to be on health, and this video got 14.3 million views. I'll play the intro right now so you guys can have a listen.
Top 3 natural supplements for your best health.
So as you guys can see, they have a top 3 hook. So with what I said before, this is where the power of listicles comes in, right? People love when they can expect something from a video. So if you say something like top 3, then they know to expect 3 top supplements that they can learn about. Plus, everybody wants to learn about how they can have better health. So it's very specific and it really calls people out. So this adds to the relatability of it. And it's also pretty engaging. They have a bunch of images that they show on the screen. And the voiceover is also pretty engaging, right? It's not monotone. And it also gives a lot of information that a lot of people would really want, such as growing thicker hair, having a slimmer waist, or just having a younger body in general. The next TikTok that I want to talk about is from one of the most popular comedians on the platform right now, and his name is Matt Rife. I'll play the video for you to see right now, and this got 18.3 million views.
How old are you?
68.
68. And what is your name?
Sandy.
Sandy.
So as you guys can see, the first 5 seconds has text on the screen to add context. And so the hook actually complements the text on the screen because it starts off with him asking the woman how old she is. And so that confirms that the video isn't clickbait. And from the text, it hooks you in and causes you to want to watch more because you're probably wondering, hey, what's so cool about this lady? There's also a raw aspect to it because you're literally just seeing a guy do stand-up, and it's almost like you're in the same room as this is happening. And now this last TikTok that I want to go over got 23 million views, and it's also super simple, and I think anybody could have done this. So I'll show you the first 3 seconds of it right now.
I don't speak Portuguese.
Okay, so as you guys can see, they use text to hook the viewers in. And so the viewer's probably wondering, what does this person mean by their whole life was a lie? And it also hooks them right from the beginning because you see that they're in traffic, and everybody is familiar with traffic. And so anybody who's watching can immediately start relating. This also adds to the raw aspect of it because he's literally just filming on his phone while he's in traffic. And he's also zooming in on his phone pretty poorly. And you can clearly see that this is not a well-polished video at all. But it was super relatable because most people in the comments did not know that being in traffic is not solid. And so if you can create something that is super relatable, you can get a lot of people in the comments engaging with the video. But anyways, that's the formula on how you can create viral TikToks. I hope everything I said in this video was valuable to you. And if it was, please consider leaving a like and subscribe for more videos just like this. Here on this channel, we make a lot of how-to guides and tutorials like this. So yeah, if you know anybody who's also interested in social media, please share it with them. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.